We are 1 win away from going to the NBA Finals. I want to get this going. No more talk. Let's win this game against San Antonio at San Antonio and this series tonight. Let's go. Oh yeah, if you guys see now, I can choose the jersey you get to wear, which is awesome. We're going to go with this uniform. Let's go. I'm now at 81 overall. I just upgraded that last night after the games. So I was able to get to 80, which makes me able to create my jersey, create my celebration. You guys see some of my celebrations during the games. And I did the pregame routine too, so can't wait to see that.
Just to get going in the mode. Before you hop into online gameplay, I do recommend heading to the single player.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, NBA playoff fans. We're about to start Game 4 of the conference finals here on 2K Sports.
There we go.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Is there a different headband for this? Alright, never mind, I guess. Let's go.
That's the very thing that gets me out of the bed in the morning. I got the bread in my corner. My career is so long. I got no fear, just own it. I'm ready to live through trauma. First the family was raised up and running bow by the time. Why y'all disrespecting the king? Come over there with me. Playing the good dirt. Just disrespecting the scene. I'm what you call the Jeremiah Zone. If I'm getting dark, I'm a spitting guys and better get these guys on the charts to fit a like a fart.
Let's go.
The Western Conference Finals, Game 4. The Oklahoma City Thunder have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals. And with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Spurs? The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Why is it so quiet? Okay, that's what the hell is it so quiet for? Oh, look, my celebration.
Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports.
Why am I doing this on the road?
Against the wall. The other with a chance for a spot in the finals. Can it go?
Yeah, that's why my celebration thing goes.
With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan.
Here we go, though.
On the sidelines, another Hall of
I actually like these jerseys a lot.
Taking a look at San Antonio. They're facing elimination, and the fans in the
And Game 4 begins.
This could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
And in a lot of ways, I feel like the pressure could be off. I mean, you're down 3-0. Nobody's expecting anything from you at this point.
Oh, wow. That's... What? That was not who I was trying to pass to. I was trying to get the Patterson.
Patterson is the 4 with Adams in the middle.
Aldridge throws it down. Okay, I hope that's my only total.
And it's George in at the 3 spot.
And that's a case where DeMar DeRozan's teammates benefiting from him being a willing distributor. This is a very team-first guy.
In the corner, it's Patterson. Out to the wing.
Bucket to try and connect for 3 to start the game.
Got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
Lamar out to Gasol. Pau Gasol a 3. It's good. Can San Antonio win a game?
Okay.
Give me the question tonight.
Back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal
Buckets
this
looks like he
time
wanted
is
to shoot.
getting. If you drain
Buckets
it,
quick
you
fake to the basket, and he'll go to a free throw line. Looked like it was going to
Shooting
win
their
too.
first free throws here for the night. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Buckets. Young with the ball. Gasol finds Young.
Young.
Six to shoot.
Young's going to try three. Won't go. Rebound Adams.
Boy, with that much space around him, maybe he's better off attacking the basket than
Oh, wow.
the
He
jumper.
just dropped that well. Young the other way. Alley-oop to DeRozan. As Buckets tried to come back and tip it.
Communication between teammates.
Just a little too early on it.
Times his leap to perfection, and the pass was perfect.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by
Buckets. Hits again.
Those shots good from Buckets.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Oh, I'll tell you, that's good basketball. You have to get a little creative against the big man.
DeRozan, no.
His initiative. Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway.
Buckets a three.
Ball there.
Nope, too strong.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Steven Adams on top. Nerlens Noel is second.
And they've both been extremely.
Oh, Buckets with a steal. DeRozan the other way, trying to get to it. Buckets to the basket.
In the postseason.
Count it. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Good start early in this game 4.
And Young kicks to Aldridge. Shoots over Patterson.
Oh, what a move by DeRozan. DeRozan can't hit, though.
Rim, no good. The Thunder with the lead.
Buckets to Paul George, and George will hit.
Another one for the Thunder.
Boy, the offense is really clicking. 4 for 5 from the field to start. Nice.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk to Greg Popovich.
I asked him if his guys still believe they could come back in this series. He told me, absolutely. We know the
Oh, what a
whole
move by
had our
DeRozan.
backs against the wall before. Our goal is to just come into this game relaxed and confident and see where the chips fall.
Buckets
Back to you.
connects.
Thank you, David. Book it on the money from Buckets.
It just
Buckets has
seems
got
like
11.
The more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Buckets said before this game he wants to end it tonight. He wants a few more days of rest before the finals.
Pass to Aldridge. Gay outside.
Thinks that where we got to this point, what's the point of ending it tonight?
5 to shoot.
DeRozan again, looking for room. DeRozan to the basket. Nah.
DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 6 points.
What a phenomenal quarter from the field. A great shooting percentage, excellent shots. This is really well done.
Here's
Buckets a three. Why not? Pat Buckets. Again, 14 for Pat Buckets here in the opening quarter
Ooh, with a player this hot,
of a
I don't
closeout
see their
game.
lead going anywhere.
Buckets with a steal. Pat Buckets, you know what? You throw
And
it
that one is
down.
stuffed right through.
Pat
And that's
Buckets
how you
for
make
16.
a steal count. Turn it
Here,
into a
beginning
quick
of this
slam.
game, and
at the
OKC
other
up
end.
by
It was really a
7.
case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a
Trying to
great
make it his night
defensive
tonight.
play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
Here's Aldridge. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 5. For the 3.
Young's gonna try
And
and
again,
hit.
it's San Antonio with a 3.
And that's a shot he can make. Give Young room to shoot it from the perimeter, and he'll make you pay.
Here's Buckets.
Buckets. Not that time.
Adams.
I was
the
going
pass
to
to
back up
Buckets.
to Buckets, though.
Now
Quickly flipped it
Westbrook.
out to Westbrook. Back to
DeRozan
Buckets.
defending. Passes it to Adams.
Adams
And
banks it
banks in
in.
the layup. Adams has got his first basket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Young finds Gasol. A baseline J. The second chance effort. Aldridge.
Yep.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Buckets defended by
Good
Gasol.
pass to Adams.
The bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Adams has got his second bucket.
Well, the size and the frame of Steven Adams is flat out intimidating. A high percentage score.
Timeout San Antonio.
And San Antonio.
It wants to be a very good start
out of the game.
to this game. After 3 really, since game 1. Game 1 was another close one. The other 2 have been pretty much blowouts at the beginning of the game.
Because everything they've thrown at him to this point has not worked. He's on a roll.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
I may use this as the home uniform, you know, for the finals. I use the red one for the road. I'll see though. I don't use different colors. Murray, good job by Buckets. Buckets blocked by Buckets. Murray gets blocked. It's good to tie in there. And that's Buckets' first block of the series. Tied it perfectly. Patty Mills to Bellinelli to Bertans.
San Antonio needs to get off a shot here.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little
Oh yeah,
more
Buckets back the other way, and Buckets is going to throw it down.
And racing up the court, you have a number of options.
18 for Buckets.
Decision there.
I love how he took the initiative, right? You took charge of the opportunity and made
lucky.
the right decision.
Now here's Bellinelli. He's tightly guarded.
Bellinelli. Wow, what a shot for Bellinelli.
And even in the face of the D, Bellinelli there makes him pay.
Buckets. He's covered.
Buckets. Alley-oop. Oh, that should pass there. That's my bad. I should probably have taken it up. Patty Mills. Nope. For a foul.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game.
Could be my last stupid mistake.
And both free throws.
Mills makes both of them.
Boy, he's just been so consistent, right? I mean, every time he's gotten to the stripe, he's delivered. This is great stuff.
Order passes to Buckets.
Buckets foul. And a foul.
Over Jakob Poeltl when he's that tight.
Buckets returns here in a second. With their strong first quarter.
Free throw is off from DeRozan.
Don't you have the sense, Kevin, that DeMar DeRozan feels like
Buckets knocks down 3.
Anyone at the offensive end. He's like, bring your best defender. I'm up to the challenge.
So for
21 for Pat Buckets.
Patterson is the 4 with Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Buckets. And it's George.
Almost got another steal. That would be his third already in the first half.
Back to Murray.
But Buckets almost had a second block too. Surprisingly, I got the
now in this one.
that defensive.
City leading by 5. Buckets. He's covered by Murray. Buckets passes to Patterson. Outside, George.
George will try. Nope.
Gasol with the rebound.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. You know, they'll take
Young to Murray.
Now here's Murray.
That's been covered.
They get a hand on it.
Stolen there. That's Buckets again.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City.
Wow.
Westbrook, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get
Rudy Gay for 3.
Just enough.
San Antonio keeping themselves in this early.
Top priority for the defense in those situations.
Wait a second.
It results in an open 3.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Following the 3 from Rudy Gay. In the corner, George with it. Buckets. He's covered by Murray. Here's Buckets.
Buckets. No.
Off the left rim and out.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
That was annoying, though. I gotta make that shot. And there's Gasol to tie the game.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards. Just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time.
Foul
His
called.
third foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here's Buckets. Back to Adams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. The train.
Buckets. No. Adams, yes.
Positioning on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 2.
We are
Tab Buckets having a little bit of an off second quarter. And our foul call.
Unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
Frustration came to that play for Buckets. He has those kind of times sometimes.
Something we want to keep an eye on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up.
Both go in.
Thanks, Kevin. Buckets in that last game against the Spurs was all business. He ended up with 50 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He racked up big
Steven
numbers in
Adams.
what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. Yeah, he showed everybody just how
There's
special he
mid to lead to not make it there, though.
Well, that was an elite performance, and it didn't seem to matter what approach.
Buckets. Yes.
Slow this guy down. He had an answer for everything. Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
Young for 3.
Young at 3. No.
Thunder pull it in. We're excited about the win on Thursday.
I tell you what, how efficient.
Good pass from Buckets to Westbrook inside.
For an away game, that was impressive.
Yeah, I don't
Good luck for Pat Buckets, the MVP.
But that night, they were really in rhythm.
Continue to look at her.
Such ease and confidence.
Here's DeRozan.
DeRozan, no.
Wide right. Hits off the rim. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Oklahoma City. 4-point game. Buckets passes to Adams.
Buckets Adams. Out to George. George a 3. It's good. And the lead back up to 7.
Got a pair of triples in the second now for Oklahoma City.
I think you could see early on that he was really with a rhythm and flow tonight, and now he's really starting to take off.
Young.
Shots
Yep.
good from Young.
You know, Smart at just recognizing spacing and timing. Young very adept at scoring in the screen in that pick and roll.
Buckets. He's covered by Gay. And stolen by Gay.
Wow, that ball just got popped out of my hand. That's crazy.
Murray outside. Here's
Young. Oh, good defense. Oh, what a shot by Young, though.
Now it's just a 3-point Thunder lead.
This is how much Young believes in his game. Fantastic at shooting when he feels like he's in a rhythm.
Westbrook against Young. Buckets passes to Patterson. Bucket 6. Fires it up.
Buckets again.
On the rim that time before dropping in. 25 points for Buckets.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive.
Buckets,
Really
another
steady from the
steal.
field.
Fakes it out. Buckets a 3. Oh.
Rebound San Antonio.
Buckets bricked a couple
Murray
shots in the second
outside.
quarter that probably should be upset with.
Buries the
As
long
Murray
range
comes
jumper.
right back.
Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
And just love seeing Young
Buckets really just-
share the
just-
ball. When he's
He
focused
gets
on
into his
involving
cutting
his
quickly.
teammates,
That's a lot of
it
shots.
just makes everyone better.
Here's Buckets.
Buckets. No.
A 3-pointer, no good. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And Young kicks to Murray.
Murray. No.
Gasol. It's
Wow, but
good on the
Gasol's
putback.
right there.
Gasol's got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Pass to Buckets. A minute 50 left in the first half. Here's Patterson.
Patrick Patterson.
With a shot from the left block. Patterson's got his first points of the game.
Well, I think he's known as a pick-and-roll defender, but Patrick Patterson taking advantage on the offensive end. Good timing, good execution.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's got 9.
DeRozan looking, shooting. Can't
And
hit.
it's DeRozan missing. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice
Patterson tries
50% mark.
3.
Shooting the 3 ball well. San Antonio's gone to 3-point range 7 times tonight. Knocked down 5 of them. Down low.
DeRozan.
Jam by DeRozan.
Timeout OKC.
Boy, how effortless. DeMar DeRozan make those slams look. This guy glides to the rim and makes it look easy.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
He's really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Gay. Davis Bertans comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Murray. That's Mills in for Young. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Noel's
What the hell, man? This shit's annoying me. I'm trying to pass it somewhere else and it goes to the wrong place.
McDermott, he's checked in for George. And Dennis
Terrible second quarter for me. And I just picked up my second foul.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line.
Man, I hate the second quarters. I always have bad second quarters.
As we reach halftime.
And takes up to halftime, though.
Ending the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll
Spurs up by 5 at
for the
halftime.
start of quarter number 3. Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. And you know, Buckets has really been making it happen, guys.
Yeah, the kind of leadership he provides, the pinpoint passing, we saw it all there on the stage in the first half.
And Greg, you know this, having played the point guard position. He's been excellent at cutting apart the defense with both his passing and his playmaking thus far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball.
DeRozan Aldridge.
On the court right now for the Spurs.
So OKC has had a deficit at halftime.
Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. And it's Young.
Where is my help?
And DeRozan throws it down.
Come on, guys.
Outpouring of offense, and the full arsenal is on display for DeMar DeRozan right now.
Thunder trailing by 7. Pass to Westbrook inside.
Adams right there.
That's good. Adams has got 8 points.
Well, in that individual matchup, the rim is totally unprotected. He's just got too much size on him.
Westbrook against Young. Kicks it out to Gay. Aldridge left side.
Aldridge waiting for a room.
Feeds it to Young.
Young again is a wide open layup. We cannot allow that shit.
Young's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
You know, effective from the interior. Young is someone who looks to score.
Buckets waiting for that screen again. They got a double team on Buckets right now.
It's George on the wing. Now the pass to Buckets. Back to George.
George will try 3. And connect.
City again.
Oh, 2. Wow.
But you love how Paul George gets his feet under him first on these catch.
5-point lead now for San Antonio.
To the inside.
Alley-oop to Young. No, but he can't finish.
Yeah, that's just a missed opportunity. Something there just a little off.
Yeah, simply a little bit careless, I think. Can't just throw it up there. You have to time these.
Patterson, you get one up and done. But see, that's how you do it.
Patterson finishing it off.
It's a 3-point game.
Convincing.